All right, Coach, important game in so many ways. Where's this team been all year?
Well, I mean, give the players a lot of credit. I mean, you know, we locked in yesterday. It was a tough night Thursday night, and we locked in yesterday at practice, and you could just sense a difference, you know, really in our team chemistry and how we went about practice yesterday, and it carried over to today. You know, senior night's a big day, and you know, we've had a lot of injuries, and so not having certain players and not knowing who's going to play has played a factor in games. But I keep saying it. The one thing I love about this team is we could have given up 2 months ago with all of our injuries, and we keep coming back and we keep fighting back. And I think a lot of people wrote us off Thursday night. It's tough to win a game when you shoot 20%. It's a lot easier when you shoot 54. I mean, it really is. And so I give the players all the credit because they came, they were ready to play, they were locked in. You could see the difference in our flow offensively. We've talked about it all year, but you could just see they were ready to play, they executed, and then I felt like our defensive intensity, the first half especially, they played initially really good defense. We blocked out really well. We haven't had a 20-point lead a lot of times this year, so we got to work on that now, which is, I can do that. So we'll be better at the end of the game. But again, we still finished though. We could have folded at that time. We still kept working, and we finished the game. It is a big win for our team.
You feel like this is a game you've kind of been waiting for all season long, just because we talk about how each quarter we show some flashes, we can never really put it all together, but especially in a game like this with a must-win.
I really do. You know, we talked earlier in the week about probably our best 7 quarters last weekend. You know, we didn't like the first quarter against Southeastern. It's been coming. I mean, we've been getting there. We didn't shoot it well Thursday night. We really did. Going back and looking at tape, though, I liked our defensive pressure, though. We had it at moments, but you could feel our shots not falling that affected our defense Thursday. And to turn around 2 days later and perform like this against a team that was playing really well. I mean, the Corpus has been playing really well. I think says a lot about the character of our team and the players and how they responded. And we've got a lot of work to do still, but I'm excited about next week and trying to carry it over to next Thursday.
What was your decision with going smaller with Yespis at the 5 more?
It's a mismatch that we saw against Corpus the first time. You know, not having her in that game. It was a factor for us, and so, you know, I like Sid and Nini at that spot, but tonight, especially against their press, I felt like we could be a little bit more athletic down low, and that's what you kind of need to beat a press, and it was effective. I felt like we were getting more transition shots. We were able to finish at the rim, especially key baskets too. You know, they cut it to 12 and we had extended to 14 or 16. They cut it to 10, we extended to 12 or 14 off a key transition basket. So to have that, and give Key a lot of credit. She was guarding one of their posts, but she can guard 1 through 5. I mean, she's such a dynamic player on defense that she can guard 1 through 5. She can block out 1 through 5, and so we used that advantage tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it in the year that you didn't make them pay enough during the year off the press.
Yeah.
With the Espis down low to finish, does that make it easier to? I mean, it seemed like you were able to finish a lot off when you beat the press.
It did. I mean, it makes us a little bit more quicker, and sometimes you need to be. Nini did score though a couple times in the third off the press. We would go to our high-low, but then we went to yes best, a little bit more quicker, a little bit more athletic, and on the defensive end, I think it helped us too. Yeah.
The 3-point shooting in the first half, especially.
Yep.
You looked like you were more spaced and able to square up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it a rhythm thing or a slowing down? It seemed like you slowed it down to space.
Combination of both. I think it's the rhythm. I think it's the, you know, just getting into the right flow of the game. I felt like we weren't ready to shoot Thursday night. Our feet weren't ready. We kind of forced it. We were kind of aiming it a lot of times. I felt like tonight it was in the flow of the offense. We had better rotation. We had better passes into those shots, and you could see the flow was a lot better because we got a little bit more rhythm, and I felt like we got our feet set. We got the shots, and they were going down, and it just gives us confidence too. And when this team gets confidence, I think we're a really good team. I feel like we can beat anybody, and we played hard tonight. You could tell.
How did it feel to get Paris back? I know unlimited minutes, but kind of what did she bring, and what does kind of her progress look like moving forward?
She was on limited minutes. I said it at halftime too. It's just her presence alone though helps us because it's kind of a stable factor for us offensively and defensively, and she brings a voice and a leadership quality that we need. And I mean, her shot in the first half was a big three. You know, it kind of extended the lead, and you know, a little frustrated at the end, but she was able to finish and get to the free throw line, and we need that at the end of games, and we need her back on the court. She's a big part of what we do.
Is Barry under any limited minutes or?
No, it's just rotations tonight and mismatches, and it's more about them tonight. It was more about Corpus tonight.
So it's not her
yeah,
shoulder?
No, yeah.
Right.
That's it.
All right, thank you all.
Coach.
Okay.